reassurance versus enabling. When do you feel that it's too much?
When talking about what,
just like, okay, like
relationship? Or what?
like relationship.
Oh,
like,
if I gotta do it every day, bro, I gotta reassure you every day.
yeah,
That's too much for me, though. That's too much for me.
mm-hmm.
Every day you feel like it's a problem, or we're on the verge of breakup.
Yeah,
because I didn't reassure you.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
you don't even reassure me.
Yeah,
so it ain't even like I can mimic you back. It ain't
Yeah.
even like I'm learning from you. Because let's say I'm not on that. You know, that shit too mushy for me.
Yeah.
I can't even learn it from you though.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta agree with you, bro. I gotta agree with you. If it's to the point where every day, like, you feel like we're on the verge of breaking up, like,
Yes.
you know what I mean? Like, you can't stand independent in your emotions and process just how you feel independently.
Come on,
I
bro.
always got to give you some type of reassurance, or the whole thing is gonna blow up. Then at that point, what foundation do we have?
Hey, what do we have?
And then I think by me doing that, I'm enabling you.
Of course.
Because to me, in order to establish like some type of trust,
Mm-hmm.
trust to me is doing, like, believing in something, and I don't know the outcome.
Yes.
I don't know what the possible outcome
Yes.
is.
Yes.
But I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna
Yes.
stand firm.
Yes.
That it's gonna be positive.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real nice.
And if I'm always reassuring you, you never really have to sit in that. You never really have to trust me or believe. And I think that that's like a muscle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
and through like certain behaviors, it gets built. And if you never have to build that, then I'm enabling. You know what I'm saying? Your behavior.
Usually they be coming from a woman who bored too, bro. And it, not just women, niggas too. Niggas be bored. So they want that reassurance. Like you've been gone an hour. I haven't talked to you. Where are you? The location ain't on your phone.
What solves that with niggas? What solves that? I'm bored, right?
Yeah.
So I'm bored. I'm always stalking you. That neediness.
Yeah.
What solves that?
Well, you need purpose, bro.
Purpose.
You need purpose.
Purpose. So, and
Yeah.
I keep
You need
telling you
purpose.
guys that purpose
Yeah.
solves so many other problems.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It solves so many other problems. But it's a good point that you made, that boredom. Like, women that don't have any, or people that don't have anything going on.
Yeah.
Their mind starts to wonder. They start. Those are I'm an overthinker.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, oh, if you're dealing with an overthinker, you need to be this. No. Like, we're not gonna start that bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
you need to be accountable for your thoughts, your emotions.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying just fuck you. I'm never gonna give you any reassurance.
Yeah.
But it becomes unhealthy that you dump that all on me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? To quell the
Absolutely.
thoughts in your brain like
And then
that.
you can't get on your purpose, bro, because at the crib that mean you're feeding her, right? So then when you try to get on your purpose, I mean you have to leave the house, and now it's a problem.
Yeah.
Well, you been gone 2 hours.
Yeah.
Why I ain't talk to you?
Yeah.
God damn, you stressing me out.
Yeah.
I can't even do what I got to do.
Yeah, right?
Because you so worried about your own damn self.
Yeah.
You're selfish as fuck.
And it's selfish. And I just hate how manipulative the conversation is. Like, if I'm an overthinker, I need to know you're selfish.
You're selfish.
You selfish.
Yeah.
Like, you definitely selfish.
Oh, why I just can't go with you?
Yeah.
Because I need time to think
Yeah.
to myself.
Do you know it's almost impossible to do like any type of real soul searching, thinking, shit like that when you're with someone, because you're constantly having to acquiesce to them, provide conversation to, like, you know what I'm saying? It's always something. It's a constant distraction. Even if it's in a positive sense, it's a constant distraction. I know from being in the space of content creation, like, being alone a lot helps me be more creative.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, when I'm around people, like I'm around women, or if I have guests, or if I'm on, like, I find myself way less productive.
Yeah.
Way less productive than when I'm alone. I come up with my best thoughts, my best things. You know what I'm saying? I'm way more productive. I get to maximize.
Yeah.
So just always being around somebody,
Yeah.
you know, for the sake of their reassurance.
Self-consciously, you know that person waiting for you to feed them. They're trying to go off your energy. So, because I've been around, you know, that person where, they're there, but they doing their thing. So they're not looking for me to say nothing. So even if I said something, oh, you good? They look at me like, I'm trying to do this. I'm good.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So it's
yeah.
like, okay, I can really get in my zone
Yeah.
because you're not waiting for
That
me to
independence.
feed you. Yes.
That independence.
Yes.
Yeah. So even if we're in the same space,
Yeah.
you're doing your thing, I'm
Yes.
doing my thing, and we're not distracting each other.
Yes.
But that
Yes.
constant reassurance, that's like an energy vampire.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
yeah.
D,
Yeah.
with you being in the therapy space, what do you feel about that what we're talking about, reassurance versus enabling, and when is it too much?
That reassurance comes from an anxious space. It could be like a childhood thing.
Mm-hmm.
It could be just a trauma that happened to them at some point. Like, I need to know you're always going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
When is it too much? Exactly like y'all said, when you're putting it all on me. What are you doing to validate yourself? Because I'm just a regular person, bro. I can't be doing this
Yeah.
as a job.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of empathy for people that go through that, because it's not like most of them aren't just, it's not like they want that, but that's how they've coped. You know, like a baby sucking their thumb or something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, for me to be okay, I got to know that you're there.
Yeah.
And it's like they don't know another way because that's just how they learned it.
Yeah.
But they have to take care of it. I can't fix you in a relationship. You got to work on you.
What do you think about attachment styles? Because I've learned
That's exactly what it comes from.
Yeah. So like you said, an anxious attachment style.
Yeah.
I know that I have a dismissive, avoidant attachment style. So people with anxious attachment styles really just irk the fuck out of me. Like, you know what I mean? And I have to be cognizant to make sure that I am giving a healthy amount of reassurance and not just totally being dismissive to other people's needs. But what do you think about attachment styles and how they play a part in relationships and
I
things?
think a lot of things about attachment styles there. Chace
Okay.
Greene.
Okay.
The thing that we see the most, which is just crazy, that anxious and an anxious attachment and an avoidant attachment, it's like they're magnets to each other.
Right.
Like, they can't.
Facts.
Like, it don't make no sense, bro. Like, why? Why do they always? Why isn't it just two anxious people that are like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" No, it's never that. It's never that. So it's like, but you know why?
Why?
Because
Tell me.
they're so. What the research will tell you is basically the anxious person had an avoidant person. This is like a real watered down version. The anxious person had an avoidant parent. The avoidant parent had an anxious parent. And so, I'm sorry, the avoidant person had an anxious parent. So that thing that the other person's doing is you trying to get the love that you needed. So because you didn't get the love you needed, you're going to go look for the same person to fill that void, to give you that love. So the anxious person isn't going to be attracted to another anxious person. They already got that. They didn't have love for an avoidant. So now they're going to go to the avoidant person.
Yeah.
It's like how is it? It's like traits. I don't even think it's a conscious thing, because how would you know just by looking at someone that they're avoidant?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for whatever reason, it's those personality characteristics that they're attracted to, and vice versa. So I'm trying to answer the love that I didn't receive in childhood. That is the prevailing theory, imago theory.
Cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
All right.
And even with that, just piggybacking, right? So if you meet the person, you know, if I'm anxious and I meet somebody who appears to be anxious,
Yeah.
right? And I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
For the next 2-3 weeks. But that was just a representative of that woman. Now the real her coming like, hey, I got stuff I got to do.
Yeah.
But hold on, at first you was feeding me this. You need to come back to feed me this. You change. And it's like, damn, now you're in a rock and a hard place.
Yeah. Yeah. So in your example, whose fault is that? Is it the guy for being or appearing anxious?
Yeah.
So you think he masked
Yeah.
his true self to have more?
So that's why you just be yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I get where you're going with it. Yeah.
Cut representatives off.
Yeah.
Stand. Don't. If it don't work that day when y'all meet, it was supposed to. Don't try to turn to something else, because that's what she's saying. She fine, or vice versa with the woman. That's what he's saying, and you feel he look good.
Yeah.
Because you can only mask it for so long.
I agree with that shit.
Now they gonna look at you like, well, you changed.
Yeah.
And this was always me.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I agree. Have you ever done that?
Yeah. In my days, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now when you start hearing you change, oh, fuck that. Let me just be me all the way. Hey, this is me right here.
Yeah.
You know,
I think I did that. I think I've done that. But maybe I wasn't conscious of it. You know,
Yeah,
because
of
you think that, okay, like this person like this, so let me be with this person like you're thinking it's a good thing.
Thinking it's a good
but
thing.
in the long run,
it's really
like,
a bad thing.
It's not.
I even go a little further.
sustainable.
I even tell her, I'm a little moody. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm in a good space, so
Yeah.
we vibing.
Yeah.
Next week, I might not, and you might not hear from me. So I'm trying to get everything right now, so you won't be surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, real talk. I would say that I had to find the happy medium in that, because early on in dating, I would try to acquiesce to the girl and, you know, be what she likes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you like this, you like that? All right, cool. And if I didn't deem it to be too big of an inconvenience, because you're putting it in the compartment of, oh, this is just compromise. So it's cool. So
There you
know
go.
what I'm saying? In my mind, I think I'm compromising.
Yeah.
So, okay, you like this, I'll do this. You like this, I'll do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it would be, you know, when it can't be sustained, or like, come on, I don't really do this like this.
You mutton it.
Then, change.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Then I've been on the other end of the spectrum to where I'm super forthcoming.
Yeah.
Hey, this how I am. I do this. This is what I've done in the past. I did this. I fucked this. I did this. I'm known for this. Da, 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 da. Then it becomes, okay, she kind of took mental notes and used every fucking thing against me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then it's just like, I had to find the line of not having a representative, being myself, but not divulging too much. To where, you know what I'm saying, you'll use it against me. Initially, I was like, damn, you green as fuck, you used everything against me. But why wouldn't they? Like, if you told this person, like, yo, I'm a terror, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really a terror out here. Like, the fuck they supposed to think? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
you did tell me you was a terror.
You did tell me that. Like, of course they're gonna be suspicious of certain things, or reminiscent of, like, oh, he did say he used to do this. So where you going? Where you going with? Like, you know what I mean? I kind of set myself up for that.
Yeah.
So early on, I was just like, you betrayed my trust by, you know what I mean, me telling you shit and using it against me. But now when I think about it is, nigga, you talk too fucking much. You should have just shut the fuck up. And certain shit, people just have to learn of you. And certain shit, they don't really gotta know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how is that really gonna change the relationship? Is it gonna change it anywhere positive? No. Yeah. I save that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn about the representative, and then not just divulging too much. So finding a happy medium. So that's something there too, Kings. Don't divulge too much information.
You bet not.
Nah.
To Coop's point about being yourself.
Yeah.
Just be yourself. But a lot of us are told that we're not enough. I think especially in a men's space, I think a man is, you're not enough. You don't got no car. How you dress. And especially like if you're a younger guy, let's say you 17, 18, 19, you don't have the money to compete with the dude that got the car. Most of us. So then I'm not enough because I'm lacking these material things. How do you learn to be enough?
You wanna go first?
Yeah. Even still, you're working toward that. You don't have a car now. You're working toward that. You know what I'm saying? You get your check, you save it. You know, and you just stick in your lane, man. You got to know who you are. You know what your purpose is. Yeah, the older guy, he got that. I'm gonna get there soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you stand 10 toes down on who you are. Yeah. You know, like the young man we both know. And I said, tell fool, like, hey, fool, yeah, you don't have the foreign, or you don't have a condo, but bro, you still got your own place. Yeah. You still got a car. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can still win. Yeah, you can still win. Just stand on who you are. You know what I'm saying? You'll be good. Yeah. Don't look at somebody else's plate. Look at your plate, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Filet mignon right now. Wagyu later. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah.
I think one comparison is the thief of joy, right? And there's always going to be someone that has more.
Absolutely.
Right? And no matter what level you're at, somebody's going to have more.
Yes.
So one, you have to, like you said, I have to be on my purpose and understand that things take time.
Yep.
Right? But by me being actively on my purpose, I should start to attain little things that, you know what I'm saying? Like those little things that I'm attaining, boosting my confidence. I should be actively trying to be the best version of myself. So working on my social skills, working on my dressing, on my fashion sense, saving money so I could start to get those things like, okay, now I just have a car.
Yeah.
Now I have a nicer car.
Yeah.
Now I have an even better car. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Taking the steps and understanding that it's a process. And then, like Coop said, staying in my lane.
Yeah.
So, like, going where you're celebrated is very important. I remember when I was younger, like, I've always loved anime. I always loved that shit. So, but when you're younger, if you in certain spaces, it'll be like, oh, y'all watch some cartoons and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? But there's spaces of women that thoroughly enjoy that shit.
That's a
you know
fact.
what I'm saying? Like,
That's a fact.
thoroughly enjoy that shit, which I've seen a lot
Yeah.
in my adult life, to where, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you watch that? Hell yeah. And they tell you the characters, they tell you everything, but like, oh shit. Like,
You
know
watching
what I
for
mean?
real.
Where the fuck y'all was all
Yeah.
these years?
Yeah.
So it's like, you have to also find your crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we tell women that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, yo, fine, like, stop standing in the same space.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you gotta go where you're celebrated, where your interests are celebrated, and you have a lot
Yes.
easier
Yeah.
time.
And stop looking at, as far as the niggas, don't look at the negative of what you don't have. You don't have a car, but you got means to get there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the money to get there, whether it's Uber or whatever, a taxi.
Yeah.
You got you right? So I remember you had this conversation, and you was like, "Yo, but her guy is this." Like, fool, it don't even matter, fool.
It don't.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he might have, more money in the bank or whatever, but it don't matter, bro.
Yeah, it
Hey,
don't
you
matter.
got your own. You know what I'm saying? You can hold a conversation. Personality go overwhelm the money. You know what I'm saying? You know that song is LL Cool J, Who Do You Love?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga in a bike.
Yeah.
Fucking this rich nigga hole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
that shit happen.
personality number one, man.
Yeah, for sure. It's a certain air of confidence that people can see on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And even if you don't have certain things, it just draws people
Absolutely.
to how confident you are. So that's key. Now, confidence is not the cure-all. You still
Facts.
have to do
Yes.
your due diligence and attain what you need to attain. But that confidence of knowing that, I'm him, like
that
that
nigga.
that goes a long way.
Yeah,
for sure.
real now.
For sure.